one reason or mistake that business owners stay small or slow their growth down when they don't have to. It's the number one area that if you improve on it, it's going to make your business able to scale faster, to scale quicker, and for you to get the right people in place to replace you. And so the number one thing is revenue, by the way. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to get your business to scalability. I get asked this question a lot. What if I work with you, what happens? And I'm going to share you with that. I'm going to share that with you today. Before we get to that, though, make sure you subscribe to this channel, you like this video, and wait till the end. I'm going to share an opportunity with you that's for free. So let's get right into it. I'm going to share my screen here. Bear with me a second. So when businesses are needing to grow, one of the things that you need to do is you need to grow your revenue. Because if you don't grow your revenue, you're not able to scale your business. Without revenue growth, what happens is you you have problems, and the problems get amplified or magnified because you don't have the revenue to pay for it. You don't think you can take time off without not getting paid. You can't afford to hire the right help or any help at all. You can't afford to be sick. You can't afford this. You can't afford that. And when you have enough revenue coming in, all of those problems either get eliminated or they get a lot easier to be able to handle. And so when you're growing your business, and let me just share this with you here. So let's just say the biggest problem that you have right now is a revenue problem. Because if you had enough revenue coming in, the majority of your problems would be resolved. So in order to eliminate that mistake of not focusing enough on growing revenue, you have to do these three things. You have to be able to grow. Without being able to grow revenue, you're not going to be able to do anything else, and you're always going to stay stuck in this small space or basically having a job that you can't afford to take time off with. Once you start to grow, the next thing you do is you have a plan and you have to execute the plan, right? And then once you execute the plan, uh, what happens is you're able to scale and increase income and team. So we start with growth. In order to grow, you need to grow revenue. So when you grow revenue, what happens is now all of a sudden you can afford things. You can afford your team, you can afford a coach, you can afford a program, you can afford to put money in the bank so you're not pulling out of your pocket every time your business needs something. So what I did is I created a program called the Business Boost Blueprint. And what that program does is it helps you grow your revenue very fast by focusing on 1 to 5 things and only increasing them 10% on up. A lot of them are just 10% increases, but the one area that you need to grow first is leads. Because if you don't have enough leads coming in, you're not having enough conversations. And if you don't have enough conversations, you don't have enough sales. So that's number one. You need to grow leads. But Business Boost Blueprint focuses on that, but it also focuses on 4 other areas that a CFO would cover. And once you get there, the next step is your pricing. Once you have your pricing together, and pricing is not a guess, by the way. You're going to get people that are major influencers and a lot of other people that a lot of business owners look up to that are going to tell you, oh, all you got to do is just double your price, charge what your value is. There's a formula to pricing. When you can formulaically price, you're covering expenses, you're covering your income, you're covering the taxes that you have to pay so that the income that you say you make, you actually make. If once you do that and you add profit at the end of it, you have a successful formula for pricing. And when you know exactly what you need to charge, every single person, you have a successful business. So I focus on the pricing aspect, and I have a program for that, which is step number 2 after my business boost blueprint. And that's called the pricing for profit formula, the PFP. So once you can increase your revenue easily, then you get your pricing strategy together. The next thing you do is you get your processes in place. And I don't just mean you say, here's what they are. I mean, you get them down and you get the fine tuning down, and you're not the one that should be creating it. Some of it, yes, but most of it, no. Once you get your processes in place, at least the foundation of them, then the next step from there is team. You start growing the team. Now, here's where it gets magical because you have revenue growth in place. So you're able to grow your revenue 30% plus in 30 days or less so that you can afford this new team. But we look at who do you need? And usually in the beginning, especially if you're just starting out in hiring team, you want to hire up. You want to hire a higher level person, not someone you have to train. The killer of business owners in hiring teams are hiring low, thinking low money is a good idea. And then it takes them forever to train them. You just get burned out. You don't have the time to take away to spend 30 days or 60 days training somebody. So you hire up, you pay more money, but it's factored into the pricing, so it's never coming out of your pocket. Once you hire the team, now you can execute your plan. You have a plan and you execute it. And strategically, you're getting more done with less time, and it's already being paid for itself, so it's not coming out of your pocket. Once you do that, then the next steps to this are adjusting, refining, adjusting, refining, adjusting, refining, and then new products, services, if they show up. And then what we do with that is we rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, adjusting and refining along the way. If you want to run a successful business, you need to be able to grow. You need to have a plan to execute and then execute the plan in order to scale and increase your income and your team. If you can do that, you will solve this problem here, which is the crux of all of your problems, which is a revenue problem. I hope that this helped. I run a program called the Business Boost Blueprint. This will increase your revenue by 30% to 100% in 30 days or less, and I guarantee that. I put a guarantee to it. I offer 5 spaces a month for free. I qualify you because you got to be serious about not only doing the work, but showing up as well. But if you're one of those 5, you get in for free. Everybody else pays a nominal fee. But everyone that's paying, if you don't have these results, the 30% in 30 days, 50%, 100% in 30 days or less, I give you back all your money and I work with you for free until you do it. That's how much I believe in this program, and that's how much I've seen it work. Look at some of the testimonials. You will see that there's people out here that have done this program with me and paid up to $2,500 to have me teach them, that I'm now offering to 5 of you for free each and every month. Thank you for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos, to like this one especially. I'll see you at the next one. And for those of you that are interested, there's a link below. You can schedule some time with me so I can qualify you, or you can talk with my assistant and they will ask you those questions to qualify you. Thank you so much.